Now, we have the Russian president in India today. Tell me, why is this visit important?
Public administration. You know, the SIR is a routine electoral audit. So why has it become a political flashpoint?
Suppose you are in the IAS and you've been allotted your home cadre and you are posted as the Environment Secretary of Delhi. So what would be your 3 initiatives you would try in Delhi?
How much reliance India is putting on SMRs, small modular reactors?
So good morning, sir.
Have a seat.
Thank you so much, sir.
And first of all, we would like to congratulate you
Thank you so much.
to have
sir.
reached this stage.
Thank you so much.
And we also find that you are working as a content creator here itself.
Yes.
So you are familiar with entire setup here,
So far, yes, sir.
but not with us.
No, sir. I couldn't get an opportunity to have an interaction with you, but I have seen all of you here.
Achha. Good. So tell me, why are you trying to join IAS?
So, as a service, it provides me an opportunity where I can use my ideas as a policy along with the resources available. That could not be possible if other services are there. For example, since I have opted for education background as well, so if I continue in that sense, I could create a persuasion among the future aspirants, but I could not make a direct change. The platform provides me that, along with the resources, along with the opportunity to showcase the same.
You can open your button. You will feel more comfortable.
Thank you so much, sir.
Acha, you are creating content. You are a content creator here.
Yes, sir.
But now you should be having no problem because AI, Chat GPT will do everything.
Indeed, it helps in collecting facts, sir, in collecting the new ideas, the current advancements. But I think ChatGPT may not bring the human perspective that should be there while preparing any content regarding public policy.
Okay. Well, Mr. Rahul, you have interest in cricket.
Yes, sir.
So, you tell me, today, if you look at the cricket scene, we are finding that India, which was almost considered unbeatable at home, is losing all the test matches. Is there something fundamentally wrong with our system?
So there has been a shift in the leadership of the team. The captain has been changed and the coach staff has also been changed. So more or less it could be a transition period for the team. So it may not be seen as a phase where India is losing its stake as an unformidable team. Rather, it should be seen as a transition phase where new players are emerging, and it could provide a platform to be a more potent, even in domestic as well as international platforms. So, since we are adopting some quick or fast-paced cricket also, that is the demand of current ongoing situations, as we have seen the adoption of baseball, etc. So that could have been a platform where India can harness its opportunities of power hitting as well as the temperament. So it could be seen as a transitionary phase rather than a phase of getting suppressed by any other team or getting downfall.
Now, we have the Russian president in India today. Tell me, why is this visit important?
So the visit contains multi-dimensional importance, sir, be it strategic, be it defense, and be it trade. It may include the discussions about the ongoing steps towards concluding the war between Russia and Ukraine that has been there in the present since 2022. So it may have multiple aspects associated with it, sir.
So you're saying concluding the war in Russia and Ukraine. Do you think what happens between India and Russia will have any impact on Ukraine-Russia war?
So, apart from the strategic ties, India and Russia carry a friendly tie as well. Since Russia has been all-weather partner of India, and there has been a summit-level interaction between our honorable Prime Minister and Russian President. So that soft power may also help. Along with it, India is at a geopolitical sweet spot. So its opinion and its persuasion makes a lot of difference, sir.
Okay, Mr. Nagpal, your optional is public administration.
Yes, sir.
And how interesting. You have a master's in science. You have been a science student. So any reason for opting for public administration?
So I could have chosen environmental science as a core discipline, but since it has been the part of GS curriculum, I had an option to select an optional that can cope up with other examination perspectives as well as the governance part of it. So I opted for public administration, sir.
So public administration. You know, the SIR is a routine electoral audit. So why has it become a political flashpoint?
So there have been concerns or apprehensions regarding among political parties regarding the political angle or political revision of the electorals that has been alleged so far. Along with it, the conditions related to BLOs has been another point of concern, sir.
Taking into consideration your understanding of Indian Constitution, that is Article 324, and also the Representation of the People Act and other statutory provisions, how do you look at it? Don't you think that it's just a routine exercise?
So since 2002-3, since the last SIR was conducted, there has been a change in population, there has been a change in demography, as well as the employment and socio-economic background as well, as far as country is concerned. So there is a need to ensure that all the socio-economic aspects should be taken care of, be it employment or poverty. So for that, the proper representation of people should be there. And therefore, cleansing can be a mechanism through which the legitimate voters should vote for their political interests, sir.
Cleansing.
Yes, sir.
Don't you think that this word has got some kind of the negative connotation as well?
So cleansing.
Is it exactly cleansing?
So it is as per the policy that has been proposed by various newspaper articles. It has been mentioned as cleansing or purifying the electoral vote.
Purifying. You are further complicating things for me.
So multiple things are there. I am just quoting the newspapers. Rather, it can be seen as a revision process where the fake or repeated voters can be eliminated. So
you have a master's in environment. So as you know that they revised the Green Mission Plan. Now suddenly India has changed its focus, and now it talks of the micromanaging our environmental flashpoints. So it will be paying more attention to, say, the way the plan has been revised on Aravallis and the Western Ghats. But don't you think we need to have a holistic view? And why this micromanagement that the government has recently adopted?
So indeed, we are in a position to have a multi-pronged approach as we are seeing towards a more broader aspect when we are proposing the same at COP30, COP29, and we are somewhat considering it a perspective that is localized in nature, be it Western Ghats or be it Aravalli. Since Delhi has an ongoing problem of pollution, Aravalli belt and associated forest cover may help in it by ensuring that proper air circulation should be there. The similar things with certain nuances may go with the Western Ghats, because that area is culturally and environmentally very significant, being the part of India's some of the regions where evergreen forests are there.
Now that you are living in Delhi for such a long time,
Yes.
so Aravalli is very near to you. If you were to walk along Aravali's, where would you reach?
So I'll be reaching near Shankar Road from here, because Shankar Road, the path
No,
that
no.
is.
My question was that if
I'm
you
sorry.
walk along the Aravali's, where would you reach? Where the Aravali's would end?
So from here it might end into Haryana, because it
And
it
on the other end,
stretches.
on the other
On
end,
the other hand, it stretches towards Gujarat, sir.
Gujarat. That's good. Have you been following recently some of the important pronouncement of the Honorable Supreme Court regarding Aravali's?
So I need to brush it up on these concepts, because I'm not sure whether.
For two reasons, because it's very close to Delhi, your home city, and second
Delhi.
thing is that it has been hogging headlines lately for so many reasons.
I am having certain idea, but I'm not sure of it exactly. So
What is your idea that you are having?
So as far as I know about it, there has been some concerns regarding that green cover or green muffler that has been surrounding that Aravali region. But more clearly, I am not having that.
Staying with your interest in environment, you have written in your hobby column. It reads here bonsai.
Yes, sir.
You make bonsais yourself?
Yes, sir. I am preparing bonsai since last 2 years.
Okay. So don't you think it's very ethically insensitive to the trees, not allowing it to grow to its full potential and constantly striking at its roots? Does it sound environmental and ethical point of view?
So
Sound hobby?
with due respect, sir, considering bonsai as a preparation, it is just miniaturization of that very plant. Concerning the bonsai in its core aspect, it may be associated with decorative purpose, but I am following it in a simpler connotation that has been followed in India as Vaman Vriksh kind of thing, where the
A Vaman Briksh is on its own volition chooses to be Vaman, but here you are not allowing a tree to grow to its full potential. And is that unethical in terms of the way we understand environmental ethics?
So it would have been unethical if I would have been restricting its growth. I am not restricting its growth personally. I am allowing it to grow in a fashion manner.
Fashion manner.
Yes, sir. A fashion manner or an organized manner. The branches could be slightly rearranged and not excessive pruning, but the mediocre one.
So since you were doing it quote unquote fashion manner, or in other word that you said,
The more organized one.
organized manner, so it's not unethical.
So according to me, I am not harming the plant. I am not using wiring kind of techniques, and I am giving appropriate nutrition to the plant.
Are you aware of the rules
Yes, sir.
that is no, the rules that takes into care the pruning of the trees in Delhi?
No, sir. No, sir. I am not very much aware of these specific rules you
Okay.
are talking about. I need to read up on it.
That it. Thank you.
Mr. Nagpal, you are a Delhiite.
Yes, sir.
You've studied here, you've lived all through here.
Yes, sir.
And as I see your biodata, your father has a industry and some business at home.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you've seen your business industry at home. What do you want the government of Delhi to do so as the industry and the businesses in Delhi, they grow and they encourage the people involved in it?
So being a part of a micro enterprise kind of setup we are having, I think there are ongoing steps taken up by the central as well as state government, be it registration of the shops.
I'm trying to ask you, what more? What is being done is fine. What more do you want?
So
that
ease of doing business should be the core aspect that should be taken care of, because registration of the shops still is a problem. Accrual of loan still is a problem. So there should be slight focus and slight ease towards these aspects. Alongside market expansion should also be the core aspect where the government can work.
Have you heard and read in the papers that recently some labor laws have been,
Yes, sir. They have been notified in
They
the
have been
Gazette.
notified and they'll be shortly, they'll be functioning. So do you think it's a step in the right direction?
Since there are multiple aspects involved in it, sir, some of the aspects are going towards the welfare of the workers or laborers that will be working in the
Can you
industries.
mention just one?
Sir, since the living wage has been made a legal term, so there has been a proper mechanism where the companies are not going to ensure a less than what the worker should be earning. So that goes with our director principle.
But why are the labor organizations, the sangatans against it?
So since there is a provision of making up the strike related purposes, sir, I think there has been some amendment. Earlier there was no notice that should be given if the utility services were not there. Now there should be a 6 weeks prior notice that should be given. So, and there has been an amendment made where now 300 companies or more, less than them, they do not require government's approval for laying off if they are facing retrenchment or any kind of economic adversities. So that creates an apprehension among the workers that their work or job security is at stake.
But what is your view? Is it a good step?
So since the law has been notified, we need to look into the further nuances of it. There is a possibility of certain rules where the government may provide certain mechanisms considering this apprehension among the workers where some criteria should be notified.
Now you have studied environmental sciences in your post-graduation.
Yes, sir.
Suppose you are in the IAS and you've been allotted your home cadre and you are posted as the Environment Secretary of Delhi. So what would be your 3 initiatives you would try in Delhi?
So considering Delhi's environmental condition that has been in news so far related to pollution, the primary aspect associated with it apart from stubble burning is traffic congestion, sir, and it is one of the major contribution in pollution,
I would
sir.
want you to list 1, 2, 3 priorities.
So since
One
public,
you have said pollution.
yes, sir, since public awareness is of utmost importance, sir, I could have promoted the carpooling initiative. The transit circulations can be improved, sir, so that people are more aware and more used to the public transport, and certain incentives can be given, sir. As Delhi government is the Delhi Metro is providing 20% off if the customer is opting for e-card, that further can be enhanced so that people are more inclined towards that, sir. Apart from it, from point to point connectivity, we can harness the ULU kind of services, sir.
So in your priorities, Yamuna cleaning is not a priority.
So Yamuna cleaning has been
But you did not list it in the 3,
So Yamuna cleaning is indeed an important aspect because it has been a part of heritage, it has been a part of our lifeline since very long, but the government is already focusing on it. We need to look into the steps that has been taken and how it progresses, sir. Accordingly, we can pursue in it.
Distinguish between Ved, Puran and Upanishads.
So in simple connotation, Vedas are said to be the part of Shruti and Smriti literature that were mainly composed by rishis upon the recitation, and the Puranas are slightly later, they came later in existence, sir. So one difference lies in their the time when they were created. The second difference lies in the connotation, sir. Vedas are more of the abstract knowledge, while the Puranas are somewhere the simplifications and explanations of them.
And Upanishads?
Sir, Upanishads, I need to get into nuance of it, sir, but more or less they talks about the extension of Vedas, sir.
And Advaitvad? is mentioned where, in which one of these three category of literature?
So it should be among Vedant part of it, sir, because Vedant part links with the Advait philosophy of Shankaracharya, sir.
And so it should be with Upanishad, part of Upanishad, or
So it should be the part of Upanishad only, sir.
Okay.
Upanishads are called Vedantas.
okay.
itself.
How much reliance India is putting on SMRs, small modular reactors?
So small modular reactors are considered to be a need of India because we are transitioning from conventional fossil fuels. So India recently in the budget, India has been proposing to install the small modular reactors along with small nuclear reactors, sir. So there are distinction among them, and in the upcoming the ongoing India-Russia summit, there has been proposal of discussion towards SMRs also, sir.
How much reliance India is putting on this? But what is if there is there any target that by such and such date?
So
much of
there is a recent change in nuclear policy of India, sir. I am not recalling the exact target so far, sir.
Okay. You said small nuclear reactor and a small modular reactor. There is some distinction.
Yes,
What
sir.
is that?
So being modular, the reactors are easy to install, and the small
Will they be nuclear or will they not be?
they will be nuclear indeed, sir. But they can be installed in certain tier 2 kind of cities, and the grids can be brought upon because they are modular. There are security measures associated with it, while the small nuclear reactors are more or less the conventional ones, but in a smaller size, sir.
There no security.
There are security attributes associated with both of them, sir. The modular ones,
Okay, what designs will be considered for SMRs?
so I need to delve deeper into it, sir.
Tell me, what is the main issue with the COP, COPs? One after another is taking place somewhere in.
So though it is considered to be a legally binding idea, but the partners, the consensus among partners is one of the main concerns that has been seen as a reason of less success of conference of party
What,
meetings, sir.
when you say less success, what do you mean actually?
So I mean by a certain percent we are able to ensure the policy formulation and adoption of certain steps, but the implementation part is somewhere lacking, sir.
When you say implementation, what exactly?
So for example, the adaptation facility was to be harnessed by $1.3 trillion, but that has not been in
Contributed.
close proximity, sir. Yes, sir.
Who are the biggest defaulters?
So more or less the developed countries are at the stake of not.
Two.
So USA is one of them because USA has recently opted out of COP, sir.
Okay, fine. This completes your. Interview. I'll share with you some of the advice that we have in mind. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
After me, others will come forward. First of all, anyway, this one copy will be given to you. So go through that very carefully and see what are your strong points of your narration and what are the weak ones. Identify them. If you think you need some change in your narration, then stand before a mirror, speak out, answer to a few questions, and see where you can improve.
Okay.
3. See, all the panel members would have read newspapers, and newspapers for that week are the most important. In fact, I would say for about a month, you call out the important issues of the newspapers, make a list, and prepare them like textbook subjects.
Okay, sir.
your Ved, Puran and Upanishad, by and large what you said is okay, but you need to say more
Okay, sir.
because they are the foundation of our civilization.
We'll read upon it, sir.
Then public administration is your main subject,
Yes, sir. Optional subjects.
optional subject. Public administration, Prime Minister recently said that we should give up our colonial mind. Go through that. Because the word colonial is used very often. About your dress and all, we have nothing much to say. Professor Tripathi may say if one or two things, I'll leave it to him. And by and large, you have done well. On that day, of course, you'll have a different
Yes, sir.
suit and a tie also.
Yes, sir.
And this black banyan will not be visible.
No, that will be replaced, sir.
Okay. Tripathi sir.
I think you were doing quite well. You were looking calm and composed and cheerful, almost enjoying the interview process. Since your master's is in environmental sciences, then your reflexes need to be much sharper in comparison to other candidates because your master's in that subject. And public administration is a subject. SIR, I was talking about it. So the way I framed the questions, we cannot afford to talk like political activists. So rather, we would keep ourselves to what the Supreme Court is saying, what the Constitution Article 324 empowers, and what are the statutory provisions are there. Within that, we can say you quickly brought in the BLOs and the kind of the discomfort they are going through. There could be several reasons. Of course, it's a very sensitive issue. Supreme Court has said something about it recently. So.
Well, Mr. Nagpal, you're a good candidate. Only a couple of points I'll say. You had most of the answers, but they're very generalized. They must be sharp, nuanced, and very brief. Okay. And opinion has to be also very clear cut. Whether it's about cricket, and look very carefully at your. Sir picked on Delhi. You are from Delhi. Delhi has a lot of problems, from pollution to business to a lot of issues. Make bullet points note about Delhi, about its topography, changing demography, problems. A lot of issues can come up for discussion. And you must have sharp, clear cut, brief. Like Sir was emphasizing again, give me 1, 2, 3. There's no time for long discussion. All right, so preparation there. Then read the paper, Sir said, because a lot of events are taking place, especially, the big headline news, Russian president, Gaza, Trump, tariff, impact on India, G20, COP, and build bullet points. These are the facts and figures. These are the challenges. These can be the solution, and this is your opinion. If you have all these 4-dimensional look at any problem, I'm sure you'll be able to give better performance. Though you are very pleasant, very nice, but we are looking for that, sharpness. Okay, best of luck.
Rahul, you did quite well regarding your attire and your presentation. Sir has told you, but that is also very important, your presentation yourself. You are quite sound in your whatever you've studied. One small point is that whenever there's a question, as Professor said, your answer should be crisp and brief. That should convey what you have in mind. That is also a part of, your qualities. Giving very long answers is not the thing in interviews. Whenever there's a question, just listen to the question fully. After the question is over, wait for a second and then start your reply. After applying whatever your mind, whatever you think. And whatever has been said, if you do that, I'm sure you will do much, much better. And
the last point I would point out is this modular reactor and nuclear reactor.
Yes.
I don't think, I mean, modular reactor is essentially nuclear. Nuclear reactor is generic term. And modular reactor is one which is prefabricated.
all reactors are nuclear.
Okay.
Reactors, you don't have thermal reactors, you don't have hydraulic reactors, you have nuclear reactors.
Neutron thermal reactor, but they are all nuclear. So, and it is prefabricated. So, it can be fabricated by a company and installed at a place. So, it will be different from other reactors which take years to fabricate and install. Read about it. Okay.
Sure.
Go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All the best.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.